In this week's video, I want to talk a little bit about digestive symptoms and helping you find relief from your uncomfortable symptoms. So, I know so many of you are struggling on a daily basis with bloating, constipation, low energy, diarrhea, all these things that are so uncomfortable, severe belly pain, and just symptoms. For some people, it can be itchiness, it can be rashes, things like that. So, to really get to the underlying causes of those symptoms, we need to take a look at your food sensitivities, figure out what they are, and address those, and really look at stress and lifestyle along with it. So, that's kind of big picture. But what I want to talk about today is right now what you can do if you're hurting or if you're feeling uncomfortable. If you know you've eaten something that doesn't serve you well and your body's sending you messages and telling you through these symptoms that that is not something that agrees with you, what you can do right now to feel better. So that's what we're going to focus on today. I totally get it. I know how uncomfortable it can be, how painful it can be, and just really irritating. And I've been there, and I know what it's like also for that to affect your energy levels, just feeling zapped and exhausted. Um, and also anxiety, for some people, depression. I really struggled with anxiety, and when I eat things that really aren't serving me well, or I've just splurged a whole bunch, if I do it here and there, I'm fine. But if I continuously eat things that I know my body's not doing well with, I'll start to feel that anxiety feeling come back. So I know that happens for so many of you as well. And I just want to give you some tools. So, yeah, let's dive into some things that can be helpful for you right now. And then, big picture, think more about getting to the underlying causes of what's creating those symptoms. Um, so, one of the things that really helped me and has been a huge piece in my journey has been starting to do belly massage. And so this does several things. It helps you reconnect with your body, it helps you listen and kind of feel where the pain, where the tightness is in your abdomen, and to really kind of work through some of that. And there can be emotional releases and things like that that happen with massage and with that physical structural work as well. So going to see somebody is amazing if you're able to get abdominal massage and have someone really work with you on your belly and work with the connective tissue. That can help your digestion a lot, but you can also just do this at home. So um, that is a really powerful tool. And it's something that I still do every morning just to kind of get my digestion going, help my motility out, get my bowels moving, and just for relief. It really helps if I've eaten anything that my body's not feeling good with. And eventually, over time, as you work with the food sensitivities and you continue to do things like belly massage and some of these other tools that I'm going to talk about today, you can really move into a place of where you're not waking up tight and you're not waking up with belly pain or bloating or whatever it is that you feel. And any of these things can really help long term. It's not just for immediate relief, but I find them really useful for immediate relief, and wanted to share some of these with you today because of that. Just to, when you're in that moment and you need something right now, these are some things you can do. So a belly massage at any time of day, it doesn't have to be first thing in the morning, can be really useful. Another thing that I have found really useful in my journey, and my clients use all of these things a lot as well, is Epsom salt baths. So a really high concentration of Epsom salt. I like to do between 3 and 4 cups. You can do 4 cups. You can do 2 cups as well, just mixed in with your hot water. If you've never taken an Epsom salt bath, it feels amazing. You can drop a few essential oils in there if you want, and that can be either really relaxing, or if you put in, there's also essential oils that work with your digestion as well, and you can use those to aid in that also. I like to just put a few drops of lavender in, and it's really relaxing for me. And then the magnesium in the Epsom salts helps to detoxify your body, but it doesn't have to go through your digestive system. You'll pull it out through your pores and really can help to decrease anxiety, especially if you have histamine issues or other food chemical sensitivities. An Epsom salt bath, if you've eaten some of those foods and you're having that reaction, or even if you don't, if you just feel bad, they're absolutely harmless and can go a really long way. So that's a tool I use for my kids if they ever get a bellyache, or just on an ongoing basis as well. I'll put Epsom salts in their bath, and that can help them to um, just detoxify the things that have built up. We all have toxic buildup in our system. So helping them to process that out in a way that's safe for children, or those of us who are more sensitive to that, can be really beneficial. If you are sensitive, if your skin's sensitive, be careful with what oils you use. Essential oils are amazing, and they are also a medicine. So not using any of the real high heat oils if you have sensitive skin. That can be, sometimes they can be too much for people as well. So just knowing what you're doing and doing some research before you just dump essential oils. And lavender is pretty safe. It's safe for kids, and it's also a little more gentle. So that's one that I feel good recommending to pretty much everybody. But if you have sensitive skin, maybe just start with the Epsom salts. So that's another tool you can use. I do use essential oils sometimes directly on my abdomen and just go in a clockwise direction. When you're doing belly massage, also go in a clockwise direction. You want to follow the path of the colon. So instead of just getting in there and going all over the place, you can kind of just feel where you hurt and rub those areas. But if you start on your lower right side and then come up to your rib cage, across to the, here I can show you this as well. Let's see, come up and then across and then down. And I actually like to do kind of a scooping motion up, which helps with motility, a circular motion around, and then more of that like scooping motion down. And that follows the path of your colon to help you with eliminating. So let's see, we covered belly massage and Epsom salt baths. Those are two of my favorite ones. The essential oils you can put on with the belly massage. I always recommend diluting with a carrier oil, which would be like olive oil. You can use avocado oil. You can use coconut oil, but having something so that the oil isn't so hot on your skin. And then just a couple drops of the oil in with that, of the essential oil in with the carrier oil. Other things that can be really helpful, just putting a warm heat pack on your abdomen, heating up like a flax pack or a hot water bottle pack, whatever it is that you use for a heat pack, and laying that across your abdomen can bring circulation to that area and can really be helpful and bring you some relief. That can be really useful. Coffee enemas or regular enemas are something that a lot of people with digestive issues use, and that can be an amazing detoxification and also an amazing relief. So if you struggle with constipation, a water enema can go a really long way for just lubricating the colon and helping you to get that waste out. As long as the waste is sitting in your colon, you're reabsorbing toxins that your body's trying to process out, and it is just a vicious cycle of that buildup in your body. So eliminating and having a bowel movement every day is really important. And if that's not happening for you, enema can be a really amazing relief more long term, and then coffee enema more for like detoxification, and it can also help with the motility and constipation and things like that. But yeah, just being able to clear out every day is amazing. And in the moment when you're feeling really bad and you just need to go, the belly massage can help with constipation. Enema can help with it. Putting a hot water bottle, getting some exercise and stimulating your digestion There's certain exercises that you can do to actually get that area going. You can do yoga for digestion. So there's a whole bunch of things that can bring relief for constipation, and when you do those more consistently too, it can really help long term. Let's see, what else? Castor oil packs can be super helpful also. So castor oil packs have been used for so long, and it's something that I think a lot of people are use now in the gut health world, but it's not something that is always recommended just from your GP, or it's not talked about, but they can be super beneficial. When I was struggling with constipation, it was something that was really helpful for me. I started doing them every day, and it also stimulates the liver and can help you to detoxify your liver. So castor oil packs is another tool that you can use. You can buy a pack, or you can use a piece of flannel. They can be kind of messy, so you want to kind of look in and dig into exactly how to do those, and also just kind of picking and choosing which of these things will work the best for you in your life. Like castor oil packs can take a little longer because you need to kind of sit with it. Some people put a hot water bottle pack over it. There's different things that you can do as far as that goes. And the other thing I want to say is just lying down. So if you are at work, I understand that can be difficult, or you're out and about. But if you're home and you're able to just lie down and put your body in a different space and give yourself the room and the time to just lay there and just be still, and let your system calm down, and let your body focus on digesting whatever is happening in there that's making you feel so uncomfortable, that can be really powerful as well. So just taking that time and space. And the one last thing I want to talk about is exercise and just getting some movement. Because if you're feeling bad, you can often, like we sweat out a lot, we process a lot out when we move our bodies, and we change the dynamic of how things are. So my background's in occupational therapy, and I did a lot with movement. I did a lot with the fascia and the connective tissue that connects all these organs. And exercise is huge for bringing circulation, helping your body detoxify, releasing endorphins, which can affect that state that mental state that you're in as well. And it can just be so powerful. So like I said, doing these things ongoing and making them consistent part of your routine can be super useful. But even in the moment, like if you're feeling bad, walking might be the last thing that you want to do. But even just laying on the floor and bringing your legs up, or getting out for a really gentle walk, doing a little bit of gentle yoga, can really change the situation quite a lot. So there are some things that hopefully will help you bring relief. I know the pain that you're in. I totally get it. And these tools have helped me in so many different situations, and in a big way long term. So I wanted to share them with you today and just kind of give you some things that you can use right now if you're not feeling so well. So if you want more support and you want to dive a little deeper with some of this, I offer a free breakthrough session, which is just a time that you and I can chat. I can hear your story, and we can come up with a plan that's unique for your individual healing. And during this time, during the work that I do with clients, we also can focus on which of these techniques and tools are going to be the best for you, what will help bring you the most relief right now and in the long term. And then we can also work towards getting to the underlying causes, both through food and lifestyle, that are triggering and causing your individual food sensitivities. So if you're interested in having more support around this, write yes in the comments below, and I will be in touch and we can set something up. I'd love to take that time and chat with you and get to learn your story a little bit more. All right, I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you next week.